Hello, everyone. This is Monet Parlas, MSM, aka the Crypto Duchess, and it is a true pleasure to be in front of you today to discuss the topic of AI technology, especially when it comes to the Black entrepreneurial community, and in particular for us women. So I just wanted to give you some of my insight and knowledge from building a six-figure brand over the last 3 years. So before I do that, the topic of discussion today is from surviving to thriving, how you can future-proof your business during a recession. So just a quick story time here. AI technology has been around for quite a long time. And to be completely transparent with you, I recall a meeting with my sister. I like to call her my sister, but she is one of my closest friends, Tanika Renee. We were sitting in a coffee shop in New Jersey, and we were having a content strategy session. And I was telling Tanika about this amazing app. And, I was like, hey, girl, listen, I know that you like writing. I know that you're doing all of this work with these different companies. How about I show you some of the tips that I've been using? And this was like about 3 years ago, like when I first started my brand. I told her, check out Jasper because this is an amazing tool for you to use during when you're creating content. So I showed her how Jasper works, and we had this conversation around writing in AI. And she was just so intrigued, but it wasn't something that connected with her at the time because the topic of discussion was so new. So fast forward to this year, recently, she just wrote an amazing article on The Information, which is an online syndication. And she published an article about marketing and AI, and she gave me a shout out. So what I would say for me is that AI technology has been a part of my life for quite a long time. And right now, we are living in such a dynamic time, and technology is ever evolving and ever changing in this day and age. And currently, we are in a recession. So I want to just instill some of my knowledge upon you all so that you ladies can build your brand the way that you like to build your brand and take all of the stress out of your life from doing so as well. So I'll tell you a little bit of background about my business and how I got started and how I'm doing now using AI technology. So I started my brand a couple of years ago, like I said, back in 2018, 2019. I left this country for a little while because I was in crypto. So I hit it pretty big, left, went to London, and I started the name the Crypto Duchess. I actually took that name on because I was living in the UK. So after that, I came back and I started educating people on cryptocurrency. And then from there, I started Duchess Consulting LLC. Now, my brand, I work with companies, so Fortune 500 to Fortune 100 corporations, and helping them with their marketing and business strategy within the Web3 space and blockchain industry. So a lot of the work and heavy lifting that I do is pertaining to strategy, data analytics, and project and product management. It is tremendous tasks that have to be done, and it takes a lot of work for just one person because I am just one person. I had a virtual assistant before, but I'm a little bit picky, I must admit. But a lot of work that has to be done when managing large scale contracts. The largest contract that I ever had just finished recently, that was a six-figure contract. It was upward close to 200K or more. So from there, I realized as I was scaling my business once I created Duchess Consulting, that I needed help. I was like, I was just getting started off with, doing corporate consulting back then, back in 2019, 2020, around that time. And I was like, you know what? I am still building. I need help with creating these tasks and doing and just helping to push forward my business. So all of the information that I had told Tanika, just referring back to the story that I just gave you guys, the anecdote there, I decided to take that and run with it. So one of the first tools that I used was Jasper. And Jasper is an amazing AI writing tool that is used to create marketing copy. Well, you could create any kind of writing copy. So I created my first crypto ebook using Jasper. I've created copy for my websites. I've even written large scale speeches, helping, like, just actually creating paragraphs and writing those out and being able to tweak them using AI. And let me tell you something, ladies. I know that a lot of you are afraid of using AI technology, but one thing about AI is that it does need a human touch. It is something that you can't just put it and set it and forget it. You have to tweak it in a way where it responds to what you're looking for. So I had to learn how to write prompts. And Jasper was one of the first AI technologies that I used to write prompts with. And it tremendously cut down writing, my writing time, my copy time, because my business is in business marketing and consulting and tech. So I needed a lot of that time, and it just helped tremendously. So from there, what I will say is that the next tool that I use to help scale my business to a six-figure business is the tool called Descript. Now, Descript is an audio tool, and I actually enjoy this tool the most. Another fun fact about me as well, and I would recommend any of you ladies do this as well with your business: start a podcast. No, literally, start a podcast. No, seriously, ladies, like, start a podcast for your business. So my podcast is called Decentralized Convos with the Crypto Duchess, and I talk to different business owners on a regular basis every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern, and we discuss the real raw truths about cryptocurrency, NFTs, and just building in the blockchain space. So one of the tools that I used even prior to creating the podcast, just for audio purposes and video purposes, was Descript. Now, Descript helps take out all of the background noise, any like white noise or little noises that you don't want in your podcast or in your video recording, and also helps with the ums and ahs in your video. This is an AI technology tool. It only takes about 30 minutes to program it, because you do have to speak in order to program the actual software so that it could work for your benefit. The reason why you would want to use a program like this for your business is because, or even for a podcast at that, is because you are able to use the program to record your voice. And so you could type a whole script out using AI technology and use this platform or program to basically have your voice recorded in AI. So you don't have to say anything. All you have to do is literally put a script in and it does this thing. So I've used it in the past, especially for my podcast, and it has helped tremendously with cutting down time. And let me tell you, again, it's nothing to be afraid of. It may seem like, oh my gosh, AI technology is taking over. But if you utilize these tools properly, I promise you things will become easier in your life and in your business. So I just wanted to let you ladies know about a couple of other tools that are out there that I've been using, and I'm pretty sure you've heard of them before. There's a couple that have been circulating around during the summit. So let me just tell you about my experience with them. So one of them is ChatGPT. And I don't even need to get into detail about this. I'm pretty sure everyone has been listening to Instagram reels and TikToks about Chat GPT, but let me tell you about Chat GPT here. This tool is a lifesaver for those who are looking for ideas for their businesses, looking to reduce time in terms of writing content, also just in general, just research and development, or even asking questions for your business. So I've used this tool for various reasons. So ChatGPT has been a lifesaver for my business because I've used it to do additional research for different clients and different projects that I've been working on. And it's helped reduce my time. My time is important. Your time is important. So actually having tools available to you to allow you to free your time so that you can generate more revenue for yourself is one of the best things that you can do as a business owner. So I've used ChatGPT to conduct research for clients. I've used it to write marketing copy for my different scripts that I've used in order to generate leads for clients. I've used this beautiful platform to generate leads for my business, Duchess Consulting, in order for me to generate more revenue. And also just asking questions like just different things. Like when I was looking for business funding, I actually went on there and asked a question about business funding. You could do pretty much anything with ChatGPT, depending on what vertical you're in as well. So I highly recommend that you take advantage of it and learn the prompts. That's another thing. I keep emphasizing the usage of prompt engineering. You want to learn how to write the best prompts for these programs, because if you don't, you are going to shoot yourself in the foot. And I don't want that for you ladies, because these different tools that are given to us that we're being blessed with can have a true impact on your money, your pockets, and your business, your vision, your legacy. So utilize it to your advantage here. So that's another one, ChatGPT. Let's get into OpenAI. Now, this is one of my favorites. And just a tiny bit of a background here. Let's go backtrack a little bit back into Monet's vault of memories. I come from the tech space. I don't know if you ladies pick up on that. I come from a very heavy tech background, working in cybersecurity and telecom and managed services for over a decade prior to me getting into my entrepreneurial journey, right? So I already have this sort of aptitude in a sense, not to say that it can't be developed or trained. It's all about the discipline and your mindset, to be honest with you. But with OpenAI, so this is basically like ChatGPT on autopilot. It is one of the best programs that you can set up for yourself. So if you ladies have a background in software development, or if you have a friend or a spouse or a boyfriend who can do it for you, or you can even hire someone on Fiverr to do it for you, I would highly recommend you get OpenAI set up. So I actually programmed it onto my computer, and I use this as a virtual assistant, a free virtual assistant for my business, because I was tired of working with, I actually had a virtual assistant before, but I was tired of working with one of the girls that I hired, because my business is very specific and you have to have industry knowledge in the blockchain space. So I was having some difficulty with that. And I was like, how am I going to hire someone and still be able to run my business. I had a ton of tasks that need to be done, tremendous demands from this previous client that I was working with, and I was under a lot of stress and pressure with deadlines. So what I did was I programmed OpenAI, and from there, I had it doing everything on autopilot from me. So just all of the research for data sets that I needed, because again, I come from that data science and tech background. So I was having this program running on autopilot for like 24/7. My computer was literally hot for weeks. I still have it running right now for another reason, because I do content writing as well for a decentralized media company. But yes, my computer was hot, ladies. So let me tell you, OpenAI, if you have the opportunity to check it out, I would highly recommend that you utilize this program, and just, and if you can't utilize it, that's completely fine, but just at least look into it and see if it's a fit for you. I'm not saying that all of these tools are going to be of help to you, but I'm just letting you know this is how I was able to complete my tasks, especially with the demands of different corporate contracts that I was acquiring and procuring. So it was a tremendous help. It reduced a lot of time for me. And, data is king. Well, data is queen, and your time is precious. So why not be able to free up some time with some tools, especially if some of them are free? I will say that ChatGPT, if you're looking to get into that, they have the free subscription, and they also have a paid subscription for about 20 a month. Since I use OpenAI, I don't use the paid subscription. It's kind of a workaround. So, that's just something that I want to say to you ladies as well. Just figure out what works for you and go from there, and what I will say about my business, my story is being written. I think I said this already. My story is being written. My journey is being written. I have not hit the $1 million mark yet. I'm still here. I'm here in the trenches with you all as well. And it is a daily struggle to show up, and especially as a Black woman owned business, to show up and to actually perform and perform tasks, and then come home and take care of your household if you have children, taking care of the kids, taking care of your husband, making sure that you show up for yourself, self-care. Why not utilize certain AI technology tools to free up time so that you can enjoy your life more, but also so that you can generate more revenue for yourself? Even with tools like OpenAI, there are ways that you can basically have this program run itself for you. You put in the prompt and it does its thing, and then it produces results for you, right? Why not utilize this tool as well to figure out other revenue streams for your business? I have one more tool that I want to give you as well. This is a bonus. And this is actually a new tool as well. So, Boss GBT. This is a fun one. I actually just started using it, and I will say that I have been able to generate some revenue by utilizing this tool. So the last one, Boss GBT, it's the name itself. I mean, hey, you take a guess. You can basically hire people. You can hire people, AI people, employees. It's like mind-boggling, right? So I discovered this tool as I was looking on YouTube. I do a lot of research, YouTube, TikTok, and I wanted to figure out a way to generate additional leads for the business, and help with just expansion, because I'm not necessarily ready to hire a team yet. I will be in the next couple of months actually, but not today. So what I did was I went online and I found this amazing website. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is super dope. They give you free credits to try it out. And you can choose between, they have a sales expert, they have a lead generation specialist, marketing manager, accounting manager, just a finance manager, you name it, they have it on there. I would highly recommend that you ladies check out Boss GPT. It's still being developed, so it's not completely there yet. But what I will say is that you can ask questions to these different experts that are available on the platform, and it will give you information pertaining to your marketing, your finances for your business, how to generate additional leads, how to create a marketing campaign, a specific marketing strategy and campaign for your business as well. This has been a tremendous help because for me, I am branching out into a new realm within my business. I actually want to start doing subcontracting, and I have my business registered for that as well. And I want to work with small and medium-sized businesses again to help them with their business strategies, because corporate contracts are great, but let's face it, corporate can be very hard to work with. It doesn't matter if you work with them directly or if you're working with them as a vendor. It can be very stressful. So this platform, Boss GPT, has helped me tremendously. Again, time is gold. Okay, time is money. So with me building my business and segueing into this new market and new target audience, it has helped to develop new strategies for me. So I will leave you with this piece of wisdom, ladies. Do not be afraid of new technology. If you ever need help, you can find me online. My Instagram is at the Crypto Duchess or at Monet Q. And I want you ladies to get familiarized with these tools that I gave you today. Look into them. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me as well. I have availability. If you just want to do a quick chat just to discuss, hey, well, prompt engineering, how would that work for me? And, how can I develop the strategy better so that I can automate my task with OpenAI? Let me know. I'm here for you. God bless you. I love you all, and take care of yourself, okay? Just remember, data is queen, and also time is money. Let's get it.
Yeah. The chat is on fire. I mean, you got the Gen Xers lit up in the chat, Monet. Now, you got the Gen Xers lit up. They're ready for it now. Hey, mama. How are you today?
Girl, I'm doing so much better. So I'll just be transparent here. I had a lot of shit going on, man. Let me tell you. So with scaling my business and making all of this money, these strides, living in this gorgeous penthouse apartment at this point in life, I went through a lot of changes and stuff. And here's why I say, yeah, AI is cool and all, but you still need a human touch. I did too much. I did too much too soon, and I made too much too soon, and I essentially burnt myself out. So that was what was going on. I was going through a mental break.
Talk about it.
Look,
Listen.
honestly, I write on my wall now. That's how
Talk
crazy
about it.
Nuts.
Yeah. That's important transparency, Monet, right? Like how we scale, like growth and scale are two different things. Like growth without scale is like more time, more money, like more exhaustion, more, So
Yeah.
we appreciate you, sis. You growing in plain sight, and you bringing us with you always. This is the third time Monet's been on this stage, y'all. So we literally have seen her climb for real, and she's always a book with us. All right, you got a lot of questions. You know that. You already know that. So it's a lot of hands raised. It's a lot of hands raised. I'm gonna start with y'all try to be efficient now. You know I love you now, but you got the DJ set starting in 10 minutes. So in 4 minutes.
Ooh.
Okay. Crystal, I'm bringing you up.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, I see my little green dots. Okay, the quick question really is all of these options, right? I'm like, she gave more than 3. I said, oh, there's another one. So with all of these options, it can get really overwhelming trying to figure out how to step in when it's all new. So what would your suggestion be for anyone who is willing to like try this out, but kind of like which way to go and what's the best way to start out as opposed to trying to do all of it at the same time?
So that's my thing. My neurodivergent ass, I'll do everything. Okay. My best bet for you, like, and this is what I'm just reading in terms of energy, you're gonna want to start with chat GBT, because it's the easiest way to get started in AI. You just type prompts and boom. But remember, know your prompts, study the prompts, Google prompts, make sure that you're putting in the information. Don't just make it like really basic. You need to make it very robust so that the AI can process the information and give you what you want. That is the easiest way to get started in AI tech.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have been playing around with ChatGPT, so I can agree that for me, not knowing anything else, that was a great starting point. So I would suggest that for everyone else as well. The next place I'm going to definitely jump into is the Descript and see what that looks like.
Good. Excellent.
All right, thanks, y'all.
You're
Beautiful.
welcome.
Thank you for your question. All right, so I am going to now flip it over to Tatiana. You have the mic.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to say, as someone who's on the spectrum, I really appreciate these tools. I feel like that's been a big hurdle for me, is trying to figure out the relatability and how to word certain things, because I have a lot to say, but it's not necessarily concise enough to be able to get my point across. So I just wanted to say thank you. I didn't realize these tools were out here, so I appreciate you.
Oh, yes, absolutely, sis. I'm neurodivergent, but more so on the what's it's like within the wheelhouse, but not.
Yeah,
You understand where
it's
I'm
all
coming
in
from
there.
because of
Yeah,
the way I speak. But yes, get to it, sis. You got this.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Got it. Thank you, Tatiana. All right, beautiful. And I love, man, so a Gen Zer in the chat, Monet said a Gen Zer here, a Gen Xer here, and I love this. Like you amazing, you know that, but like the diversity, even talking about being on the spectrum, etc. Right? I appreciate you humanizing the revolution. It's so important. I'm gonna flip another question on the stage because they are important. Okay, so this one also on stage. This is from Paula Ralph Burkett, and she asks, "How do you find or create great prompts for AI?"
I like going on LinkedIn for those prompts. They have some really good people to follow. What I could do is I might come back, or if you guys want to hit me up and just check, just hit me up and remind me. I'll actually send you the people that I use for prompts, or I make up my own prompts. It's just a matter of training it, because it's like you're having a conversation with a person. So if you tell the person enough detail, they'll be able to give you enough detail. So it's all about training.
Ashay. And this one is from Chanel. This will be our last one, y'all. Chanel asks, "How do you access Chat GPT?"
Very easily, openai.com. You create your username, password, and then you're in there. They have the free option, and then they also have a $20 a month option, I believe. I'm like, like I said, I'm a little bit more cost effective and frugal, so I haven't delved into that. But you can, use it for like pictures, like if you need to generate an AI picture or what have you. Super dope tool. But yeah, real simple. You can use it for free. Why not?
Okay. And then just because I'm actually very proud to see so many people engaged in this, I'm going to bring the last person to the stage, Monet, because I want people to take up space. This is beautiful Black woman. Like, this is beautiful that y'all are leaning in this heavy. Christina King, the mic is yours.
Hello, ladies. I'm going to keep this very, very quick. Monet, hats off to you. As a mid-level climbing my way up prompt engineer, what would you suggest the route I take if I wanted to kind of put myself out there to maybe take on a couple of clients, or you know what I mean, try to delve into that world. Right now I do AI art specifically, but I do know how to like write prompts as well. Like I've taken the steps to learn how to prompt write too.
So you want to talk about money?
I want to talk
Okay, I
about
like that.
I
Vicky.
want
I
to
like
talk
that
about
shit.
money.
Oh, okay. So here's how we do this. This is how we gonna run this play. You're gonna create a portfolio with all of your work. You want to make sure that you create a very nice portfolio, and then if you have any clients, create testimonials along with that portfolio. You're going to create an online portfolio. You information on Fiverr, on your website, LinkedIn, put a blast out on LinkedIn. What's that other website? I'm sorry, my brain is like all of the
Interesting.
freelancer websites you can think of, post on there and then start gaining clients. And what I started doing, like when I was first getting started, I offered like a trial run, like $200 a month for 3 months just to test out my services. That's when I first got started years ago, and now my rates are like I don't post my rates anymore.
Oh,
Does
wow.
that help?
Okay. Yeah, now that's money talking. Okay, thank you. Yeah, like my little icon image, that's like one of my first creations. So yeah. Okay, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right,
Thank you.
ladies. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Uh-huh.
All right, beautiful, beautiful. You all, Monet is incredible. So she meant what she said. Definitely DM her in the people tab. Like her name is there. Follow her for sure, for sure. She's accessible to the people for real. Monet, please share your social handles so folks can follow you.
Absolutely. I'm about to do that right now. So this is my yeah, just hit me up on Instagram. I might shut off the Monet Q Instagram. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm just over it.
You got all these impersonators.
It's too much going on, sis.
It's a
Like I'm
lot.
over it. Yep. And then Crypto Duchess, boom. And if you guys also want me on Twitter, I will Duchess. But yeah, I'll be around and stuff. I do mainly corporate contracts. I'm getting into government contracting, so I'm probably not going to be taking on like as many small and medium business clients anymore, but I'll be around. Like I might take some on if it, makes sense, if the money makes sense, because that's what, it's all about. But yeah, government contracting in blockchain. That's what I'm going.
Dang.
That's what I'm doing.
Thank you, my love. I always appreciate you, and you drop so many gems. Keep being a legend and get some rest, shawty. No, we're gonna keep talking about this.
We do. I gotta text you, girl.
Yeah, yeah. All right, love you.
Love you, ladies. Take care of yourself.
All right, y'all. We're going to the DJ set. Okay, it's gonna be back to back. So I won't talk to you for a little minute. Okay, so DJ Red Corvette is about to be spinning on the turntables. No Pilates today, so you get some rest. But Megan Donovan is back tomorrow, so get your mat, your water, and your towels for tomorrow. But DJ set for an hour, and then we're heading into a panel discussion that is called "Hire a Tool: Chat GPT and Friends." Okay, I'll see y'all in the next session.